thought this was a great movie. I think George Miller is a master filmmaker, and I'm not really sure why this is the story he wanted to tell either, but I'm not mad about it. I think it's a story that he told really well. To
Mhm.
your point about the kitchen sink, Nathan, I think this movie gives with us all of the amazing things. So Lenny, I've been saying every podcast, I'm sure folks are sick of hearing it, but that George Miller has a vision for how he wants to make Mad Max in his head, and every time he gets more money, he just tries again, and he tries
I
to make that
so
movie.
I have a story about that, but go ahead.
Yeah, so I think
So
you see that in the first war rig sequence, right? We've got these awesome pilots coming down now. Now there's this crazy eight-armed, incredible octopus thing is awesome, and the action sequences in this are so good. But with that, you also get him throwing in some things from earlier films that I don't love. I thought this was the most talky Mad Max movie, and I
yes.
didn't
Mhm.
quite need all that dialogue. I think there's a lot of power when we strip the dialogue away. I'm also of the opinion that Mad Max has a villain problem, and here we have two good villains, but there's two of them, and I'm not sure that the whole like villain triangle really works for me. Chris Hemsworth is insane. I've never seen him do anything like this. I do think sometimes it feels like he's in a different movie than Anya Taylor-Joy, and I'm not really sure how I jive with that. My biggest gripe with this movie, I was really surprised about this, was the way it looked. I
Yeah.
thought some of the effects were just not there. I thought the CGI in Fury Road was better. That being said, I thought the story was great. I mean, George Miller tackling an epic. This felt very much like the soul sister of 3000 Years of Longing more than it did Fury
Mhm.
Road. So
Yeah, I thought so too. Yeah.
if you've seen 3000 Years of Longing, which I think is a beautiful film, it very much felt of an ilk with that movie. I thought that was really special. And I think George Miller has such a tenderness for his characters and really cares about why they feel the way they feel and letting them process those emotions throughout the film. So I thought all of that was great. At the end of the day, it's high octane. It's super fun. It's a great story. It's an epic tale. It's a little funny. It's a little perverse. It's a little self serious in some fun ways that we've seen him be before. I enjoyed it. I give it a 4 out of 5. It doesn't top Fury Road for me, but it's a good movie.